What's up, everyone? Baba Ganoush back again on Elite Dangerous. This will be my fifth video in my in my Distant Worlds two videos, and as always, those first two images on the screen are the map of this next waypoint that I'm headed to, which we're all headed to, and the second image is all of the points of interest listed that I'm showing you in my videos. So you know, if you want to pause and you want to take a quick look at that and see what that's all about, feel free. The first place we're going to, which you just saw, is Rohini. It's the fourth out of 5 points of interest listed. There's actually a space station out here that I'm going to be docking at, but first I wanted to actually go to the Rohini visitor beacon and see what the information's all about for the system. So yeah, I mean, pretty much like anytime I go to a new system and it has a visitor beacon, I always make it a point to actually go stop off there, scan it, and go read up on the lore and the history of that system. I just think it adds some kind of depth and story into Elite. So if you want to actually stop off there and pause and actually go read up on the history of this system and its lore, feel free to do so. I know I didn't leave it hanging up for long, so you know, feel free to go pause on that. So the next thing I'm going to be showing you on this leg of the journey is a space station actually out here in the Rohini system. I think it's called Udaman Anchorage Station. I think that's how you would pronounce it. Udaman Anchorage. I'm gonna say Udaman. Like that's how I'm pronouncing it. There's actually 2 stations out here in this system. One's a small starport that only small and medium-sized ships can land on, and this one here is just your normal average space station that all ships can dock at. And you know, even though you know that we've all seen a space station, this is actually listed as a point of interest for this leg of the journey, so I figured I would show it anyway. I'm actually going to stop off here and actually offload some of the scan data that I've accrued so far on the journey, and I think I make a couple million, the same as last time. Like, I'm not actually making, you know, like a shitload of money from my scan data when I'm exploring, because I mean, the way I work is I'll fly along and pretty much every system that I hop into, I'll kind of honk it and I'll check and see if like they have any like, you know, cool and interesting planets nearby. Like, I'll check and see if there's any water worlds or, you know, high metal content that looks like a lava world. I'll check for pretty much cool ass shit, and if they definitely have like an Earth-like or like a water world, I'll go scan that and I'll map it if it hasn't been mapped already. But yeah, so I mean, I offloaded some of my data here. The next place that we're actually going to is actually called Quantum World. That's how it's listed in the points of interest. When I actually got here, I didn't really understand, you know, why this place was listed as a point of interest. I mean, technically, if you want to get down to the specifics of it, it's just a system that has a neutron star in the middle of it, which, I mean, the neutron stars are always, you know, like a pretty sight to see, but I mean, I didn't really see anything that was all that, you know, worthy of it for being a point of interest. But I stopped off here, I got a little bit of footage of the star and how it affects what the surrounding areas look like. It kind of has that kind of bluish purplish tint. If you could see that in the background, it just makes for like a cool show. So what I'm showing you next is, it's really nothing, you know, all that spectacular, and it's not even a point of interest. It's not even listed on the journey page. This is just 2 high metal content worlds. I'm pretty sure that that's what it is that I found. And you know, just like I said about a minute ago, whenever I'm exploring, I'm looking for cool planets to go scan and map, and like if I find anything cool, I'll go stop off and scan and map them. So I saw these 2 planets out here in this system. I can't even tell you what the name of the system is. I think it's actually listed right beside my percentage map, to be honest. But I couldn't even tell you like exactly of where this was on the map. I just saw these these two cool planets here, so I figured I would share some footage of me actually flying out and going map them. Um, you know, for pretty much when I'm mapping stuff, I'm looking for cool ass planets like this. I don't even know like how much these planets are actually worth whenever you actually offload your scan data. But these worlds right here just really strike me as something cool as fuck. I mean, it looks like a marble with a bunch of lava on it, and that's just really dope to me. So so yeah, I mean, like there's nothing crazy and wild about this, but I just figured I would include it in on the footage shown. So hope you enjoy these two planets. Alright, so we're actually in the system of the final waypoint for this leg of the journey, which is waypoint 3, the Conflux Delta Site. When I saw that there's an unregistered comms beacon out here in system that actually goes along with the lore of Elite and its history, so I figured I would actually come out here and stop and check it out. I thought I could actually scan it and actually get some cool ass info. There's nothing that happens though, you just kind of go to it and it's there. Um, I mean, like it does say that it's unregistered, so I guess there's nothing on it, to actually see. Alright, so now we're actually coming up on the planet that the Conflux Delta Site is actually on, and it's not going to show up in my navigation panel until I actually map the planet, and then it'll show up for me. But I wanted to actually give you a warning ahead of time before I actually land. So on this planet, there's like a site, and there are these comm stations that like you can actually scan, and it'll give you some kind of story as to what was going on out here in the story of Elite. So like we don't want that spoiled for you. I suggest that once you see me actually start scanning these comm stations, to skip ahead to 9 minutes and 26 seconds. That's when that's all over with. But if you actually want to actually read what was going on out here, you can actually stay and watch the whole video. I'll have all of the comm station panels shown off in the video. But if you don't want to read that, skip ahead to 9 minutes and 26 seconds. So yeah, we're actually at the Conflux Delta Site. This is waypoint 3. We're going to be departing here Sunday, February the 3rd, I think it's coming this Sunday coming up. We're going to depart here, and we're going to get our new set of points of interest and the newest waypoint shown. But anyways, this is the Conflux Delta Site, and this planet is just extraordinary to me, simply because of the fact that like you can see that star so clearly over that mountain range in the back. And like if you actually stay here at the site, like you can watch a full day and night cycle at this site, and it's just crazy how close that star is. And what's funny is in a little bit you're gonna actually see me rally a bunch of other players to like go on a mountain hike up those mountains, and only 2 of us made it back. I just thought that like since that star was so close up to us, I thought that like it would be really cool to actually go and take a hike up that mountain, so to say, and actually get a good view of the star from the mountain, which it actually comes out pretty fucking fantastic. I've actually hiked up there twice now on two separate mountains, which I'm gonna have the whole hike, or the main plot points of the hike coming up, which I'm actually gonna leave again. I'm gonna have some cool music playing in the background, and you guys can watch the hike kind of unfold. I don't show us actually crashing down and, and dying. I actually didn't make it back down. I didn't even know that I could synth my SRV repairs and the fuel. I was not aware of that until after the fact that I died. So I mean, had I known about that, I could have made it down safely and not died. But I was just being kind of reckless. So here's where the hike actually starts up. So I mean, I hope you guys enjoy this video. Um, I mean, I'm having a good time of making it. Um, This is where the hike starts. I'm actually going to take this, like, this whole group of guys up this mountain, and we're going to go to the very top and get a spectacular view of the star. So I hope you enjoyed it. I had a good time doing it. And if you are enjoying my videos, please subscribe to my channel and give the video a like. And yeah, so I'll see you guys in the next Distant Worlds video. I'm going to roll out. Have a good day.